Chosen one, pause everything. What you are about to read is not a casual message. It is a divine encounter. God has led you here for a reason that your mind may not fully understand yet, but your spirit already recognizes. This is not the moment to scroll past in doubt or delay. This is your confirmation. Heaven is speaking, and you are being called. God says you will bridge realms tonight, not tomorrow, not when it feels comfortable tonight. Something is unlocking in the spirit. A sacred threshold is opening, and you have been chosen to cross it. You are no longer just praying for the breakthrough. You are becoming the one who manifests. 8. The realm of promise and the realm of power are merging, and you are the divine vessel, the bridge between them. You have felt it, the pressure, the warfare, the stretching, the late night tears and early morning questions. You have sensed that something is shifting but could not explain it. That is because you have been walking through the in-between, the space between who you were and who God already says you are. The confusion was not punishment. It was preparation. Heaven has been equipping you for this exact hour, and now the message is clear. It is time to bridge before we dive deeper into this life-changing revelation. Take a moment to do 3 things. First, hit the like button. Second, subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Third, leave a comment with the number 99. This will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. And remember, if you are truly a chosen one, you will stay with this message until the end. Deep down, your spirit already knows this is meant for you. If you are not ready to receive this truth, you may not make it to the end. But for those who do, your life will never be the same. Now let us begin. Tonight is not like any other night. This is a divine appointment, not penciled in, not whispered, not symbolic. It is a sacred, energetic intersection, written in the stars and spoken by God. Between 3 in the morning and 3:30, the veil between this earthly dimension and the divine realm will lift. Briefly, beautifully, with purpose. When it does, those who are awake, aligned, and ready will gain access to realms beyond time, beyond pain, beyond limitation. You have felt this coming. You have sensed something big approach. This is it. This is the moment. This is not spiritual poetry. This is spiritual physics. Just as invisible waves carry light, radio signals, and Wi-Fi through the air, the spiritual realm is all around us, unseen but very real. Tonight, the frequency of the earth will shift. And if you are attuned to the divine, you will receive that broadcast. You may feel a tingling in your crown, see visions in your or sense the energy moving around. Experience sudden clarity and peace. These moments are not random. They are divine confirmations that you are bridging realms. But remember, God does not force transformation. He invites it. And right now, He is summoning those He has chosen, including you, to prepare. Clean your space. Prepare salted water, light a white candle, eliminate noise, purify your mind. You must create a sacred space for sacred energy. Do not treat this casually or as just another passing moment. Treat it as a divine visit. Declare out loud, I am ready, I am chosen, I receive what is meant for. When heaven opens, you want to be fully awake in body, mind, and soul. Chosen one, hear this deep in your bone. You were born for this night. You have not been randomly placed on this planet or carelessly tossed into this life. You were sent, appointed, and assigned. Every storm you endured, every silent midnight cry, every season where you felt forgotten, it was all preparing you for this holy cry. Heaven is not only moving toward earth, it is aligning. You carry ancient DNA. You are encoded with divine intelligence. The universe has been patiently waiting for you to awaken to this. You are not ordinary. You are not weak. You are not. You are perfectly timed and perfectly positioned. When heaven opens tonight, it will call you. And the only thing that determines whether you bridge this realm or not is whether you answer, whether you say, whether you dare to believe. So do not be passive. Do not delay. Do not let tiredness or doubt steal this supernatural invitation. God does not move without purpose. He never prepares a moment like this without first preparing a soul to rest. You are that soul. Sup, declare your readiness. Set your intention. Speak it into your heaven. I am listening. I am here. The universe is responding to the sound of your sir. Let us hear. This is not about vague inspiration. This is about transformation, so deep it touches your body. When the veil lifts tonight, your body will receive energy at a frequency it is rarely exposed. And that energy does more than give you. It awakens your cells. It rewrites molecularly. It sends divine instructions straight into your nerve. This is divine science, and you are the living. Miracles are non-dumb. They are what happens when spirit and science. Some of you will wake up looking visibler, not through magic, but because stress will leave yours. Others will awaken with migraines gone, pain lifted, or mental clarity returned. If you have felt drained for weeks or months, tonight is your chance to reach. Not through coffee, not through sleep, but through raw divine. What the world's systems could not fix, the realm of spirit will release in it. But you must prepare your soul. No heavy meals, no negative conversations before bed. Meditate, breathe deeply, cleanse your energy, speak love to your body. Tell your cells we are receiving healing, we are ready for regeneration, we say yes to divine rejuvenation. The dimension you are about to step into tonight is one where thought becomes creation and belief becomes body. Walk in with boldness. Have faith. This moment will not return tomorrow night. This is not a 30-day trial or a spiritual subscription. This is a narrow window that opens only when divine and earthly frequencies align. That alignment happens tonight and only tonight. If you sleep through this moment, you will not just miss an opportunity. You will miss a movement. This is God saying, I have opened the door. Will you walk through it? The fourth dimensional realm is a space of vibration, vision, and velocity. Time bends here. Thoughts materialize faster. Energy turns into action. If you have been manifesting, affirming, journaling, or praying, this is when those intentions lock in. Everything you have been aligning with will find a channel to rush toward you, but only if you are awake spiritually and physically. This is not just about keeping your eyes open. IT is about keeping your spirit ignited. Tonight is not for the distracted, the doubting, or the dismissive. It is for the devoted, the ready, the ones who sense something greater than what is visible. Keep a pen by your bed. Keep your mind clear. Keep your soul awake. When divine downloads arrive, they come fast. If you are not present, you will miss them. Water holds memory. This is not just ancient wisdom. It is modern science. Nobel Prize winning studies show that water changes its structure when exposed to words, intention, and sound. When you bless water, when you declare this water heals, protects, and empowers, it receives that instruction and holds it. That is why tonight God is calling you to place salted water beside your bed or in a small bowl at your altar. Salt purifies, water amplifies. This is spiritual technology. Before the veil opens, place your fingers in the salted water and anoint your forehead, your heart, and your hands. Say aloud, I cleanse myself of fear. I activate divine clarity. I release the old and invite the light. This is not symbolic. It is electrical. Your body is mostly water, and water responds to intention. Let your cells hear your devotion. Let your skin feel your readiness. As you sleep or meditate, the energy in that water will continue to rip through the room. When divine frequencies touch your body, you want every gateway open. Your skin, your heart, your soul. Use this water as a bridge, as a conductor between dimensions. You are not just cleansing, you are activating divine current. Do this with reverence. The angels that move tonight are drawn to light. Purified water glows in their realm. Shine brightly, shine clean. When the portal opens, there will be an energetic ignition in the spirit realm. If you are aligned, your entire energy field will glow. This is not a metaphor. People around you may feel it. Plants in your space may respond to it. Your aura may even be visible to sensitive souls for days afterward. This is not light coming from outside. It is light from within you, rising up because your soul is finally awake. Remember who you are. What happens during spiritual rebirth is both subtle and seismic at once. You do not just feel better. You become. Shame falls away. Heavy thoughts dissolve. Old attachments lose. Some of you will cry, not from sadness, but because you will feel peace for the first time in years. Others will laugh in their sleep. Some will feel waves of heat or cool breezes moving through the These are signs. Well, you are not imagining. You are crossing threshold. This is not a night to explain with logic. This is a night to experience. Let go of needing to understand. Let your spirit lead. Your glow may not appear in the mirror, but it will show in how people speak to you, how animals respond to you, how doors begin to open without you knocking. This is spiritual rebirth, and you, beloved soul, are being born into divine power. Before God visits a place, it must be made. Clutter creates static in the spirit. Tonight you must do more than that. You must clear, cleanse, and consecrate. Every object holds me. Every corner collects energy. What you do in the physical affects the spiritual. God is commanding you. Clean your space. Now remove anything broken, old, dead, or tied to painful memories. Rearrange your space if smudge the room with sacred smoke. Play soft frequencies. Open a window and declare aloud, only light may remain, only peace may stay, all else must go. This is not a charming rule. It is spiritual sanitation. If you are serious about crossing realms, you must prepare the way. Equally important is clearing your mind. No scrolling, no gossip, no news. Release the noise. Imagine your thoughts as clouds and watch them drift. Get still. Breathe deeply. Ask your inner voice to rest. God does not shout over us. He waits for us. In that stillness, your instructions will. Your healing will begin. Your name will echo in it. But only if your heart is quiet enough. This divine crossing is not chaotic. It follows sacred structure. God is not the author of confusion, but the master of blues. He has given 3 divine steps for bridging. Prepare, declare, reave. These are not mere rituals. They are activations. Follow them with fire in your heart and certainty in your. Step 1. You have already. You are cleansing your space, clearing your mind, honoring the salt and water, shifting G. You are preparing a throne for the divine. Declare, speak aloud what you seek, speak with me. I align with divine will, I welcome breakthrough, I ascend in power. The realm of spirit responds to sound. Declare your future into the atmosphere, as though you are already in it. Step 3. Receive. This is where many falter, they doubt, they hesitate. But you not. You will open your arms. You will breathe. You will let the warmth cover you. Oil. You will say it is done, and you will receive without guilt or fear. This is not about earning it. It is about answering the call. Heaven does not bless the perfect. Heaven blesses the prepared. For months, maybe years, you have been grinding, praying, working, asking God, where is the breakthrough, why the delay? And God says tonight, it was never delayed. It was being prepared. And now it is ready. And now so are you. Your energy, your body, your finances, your relationships, all of it is now aligned for release. And this release will not be a trickle. It will be a flood. The reason it felt heavy before is because you were trying to manifest in a 3-dimensional world with a 4-dimensional vision. And that does not work. But tonight, the 4-dimensional realm becomes accessible. This is the realm of quantum flow, instant manifestation, intuitive knowing, and magnetic attraction. If you align your frequency with it, you will no longer have to chase. Things will begin to flow to you. Situations will open. Your money, your love, your purpose will rise up to meet you. But do not miss this. You must meet the moment. You must show up as someone expecting miracles. Light the candle. Sit in silence. Visualize your life as though the barriers have already fallen. Then watch as the energy responds. This is not fantasy. This is how heaven moves, through willing vessels. And tonight it moves through you. When the divine realm enters your space, your body cannot help but respond. You may feel sudden heat in your chest, a swirling in your stomach, or electricity in your fingers. This is not fear. This is not illness. This is God's energy merging with yours. Your nervous system, your divine antenna, is tuning in. For some it may feel like butterflies, for others like a peaceful wave. Some will experience tears without reason. These are not symptoms. They are signals. You are shifting. Your spirit is syncing with the higher realm. Do not resist. Do not overthink. Let your body do what it was designed to do. Receive divine frequency. Welcome the tingling. Let it recalibrate every cell. If you feel called to lay down, do so. If you feel like dancing, obey. Trust your body tonight. It is your translator. It is speaking the language of spirit through sensation, and when that energy rushes in, do not pull away. Lean in. Feel the pulse. That is not adrenaline. That is awake. There is something sacred about the early hours of the morning, a time when the world is silent, distractions sleep, and the veil between realms is at its thinnest. Between 3 and 3:30 in the morning, heaven does not whisper. It sing. This is not superstition. This is spiritual law, deeply rooted in history, mysticism, and quantum resonance. Countless prophets, seers, scientists, and sages have all agreed. This is the miracle. It is the time when divine downloads arrive without static, when your soul hears without interference, when angels walk when your prayers are not just heard, they are amplified. The ancient world called it the Wat. Even scripture speaks of this sacred time. It is no accident that Jesus prayed at Gethsemane during these hours. It is no accident that monks and mystics rise during this winter. It is not only spirit, it is also energetic and cosmic. Set your alarm. Set your intention. Rise at 55 in the morning. Sit in silence. Breathe and listen. Write down what you experience. Open your heart without filter. You may hear you may feel enough. You may feel peace like never before. That is your miracle. That is your. Do not sleep through this divine. Your next level lives in that half. You may think you will remember the vision. You will not. Not because you are unworthy, but because the frequency of the downloads you will receive tonight is higher than your normal waking state. God speaks in flashes, in codes, in metaphor. You may wake from a dream with goosebumps, with a phrase in your heart, with a strategy for your next, and it will vanish like mist if you do not capture it instantly. Keep a notebook and pen next to your. Yes, old school. Not your. You do not want notifications pulling you out of divine flow. When the words come, no matter how strange or simple, write them. God speaks in seed. What looks like a simple sentence tonight may become a business, a book, a healing, or a destiny-defining conversation in the weeks to come. This is documented. This is divine intelligence arriving at the speed of sound. It will not ask for permission. It will strike when you are half asleep. Trust the process. Do not judge what comes. God's rarely arrives in perfect mirror. It arrives in perfecting. And if you honor it, it will guide your life in ways no human plan ever. The four-dimensional realm is not coming. Here. And tonight, it will rise close enough for your thoughts. In 4D, thought is not just external. It is creative, energetic, what you think in the moment of alignment begins to materialize. Your visions are no longer ideas. They are blueprints being built as you imagine. That is why tonight your mind must be pure. Your thoughts must be holy. Your intentions must be pure. You are not pass. You are null. You are a co-creator with mind. You are made in the image of God. And that means you do not merely reflect light. You generate heat. The 4D space responds to vision, not gain. Speak what you desire as if it is already yours. Feel it. See it. In. Feel joy now, later. Feel gratitude now, not when the miracle appears. That energy is the currency. That activates the new reality. Visualize, see yourself already healed, already provided for, already chosen, already walking in the reality you once only dreamed of as the four-dimensional realm brushes against our dimension. This is your moment to choose your reality, not to merely wish for it, but to claim it. Lock it in with belief that cannot be shaken. Tonight, creation begins where fear ends. Every soul receives a reset moment, but not everyone recognizes it. Tonight is that reset, a chance to rewrite your story, to rewire old patterns, to reclaim lost timelines. God is giving you a divine reset, not because you deserve it, but because he loves you, that fiercely he sees the weight you have carried, the effort you have given, the silent suffering, and he says, let me restart your system. This reset is not just emotional. It is cellular, old patterns in your body, behaviors in your brain, loops in your soul. All can be deactivated tonight if you surrender. You do not need to beg. You do not need to perform. You simply need to release what is dying and say yes to what is rising. Energy never disappears. It transforms, and your old pain is about to become new power. Alignment is not about perfection. It is about direction. Are you facing the light? Are you choosing to believe? Are you opening your hands instead of clenching your fists? That is alignment. That is all it takes. The reset button is pressed when your heart whispers, I am ready, I trust you. Let us begin again. And in that instant, your past loses its power. Your future is reborn. This sacred window is not long. It is measured in energy, not minutes. It comes like a whisper, a blink, a heartbeat, and if you wait for a perfect sign to believe, it may pass you by. God's move does not wait for our comfort. It waits for our courage. When the window opens, you must step through boldly. Not perfectly, just boldly. Doubt is the language of delay. Faith is the language of breakthrough. Do not talk yourself out of what your spirit already knows. Do not let your mind override the miracle when you feel the shift. When your body warms, when your heart expands, when the silence deepens, do not think, just move. Speak the word. Write the vision, cry the tear, touch the heavens. The portal will close, the veil will settle, and the world will continue as if nothing happened. But you will know, you will awaken changed, and the world will feel your shift. Do not blink, do not wait. God is not suggesting, He is summoning, and your destiny, your healing, your transformation, they are waiting for your yes. Tonight is not about adding something new. It is about letting go of everything that no longer belongs to you. Fear, guilt, shame, resentment, exhaustion, all the chains you have been dragging, they are not who you are. You were never created to carry these burdens. You were created to shine, to lead, to walk free. And tonight, the lock comes off the door of your soul. The cage opens, but you must walk out. Freedom does not always look loud. Sometimes it is a quiet decision made in the darkness before dawn. It is a whisper to the heavens, I do not need this pain anymore. Tonight, as divine energy floods this realm, you will feel parts of you rising. The real you, the radiant you, the healed you. Do not fight. Let yourself cry. Let yourself release. Let yourself return to yourself. This freedom is not just emotional. It is spiritual emancipation. You have lived too long under expectations, pressure, and roles that suffocated your essence. Tonight, are not who others need you to be. You are who God designed you to be. No more pretending, no more shrink. You have permission to be fully, unapologetically free. And once you taste that freedom, you will never go back. You will walk different, speak different, love different. The chains will no longer fit. The cage will no longer feel like. The moment you surrender to freedom, the heavens rejoice, because one more light has returned to its divine brightness. Even now, your name is being spoken in rooms of light. Angels are alive. The divine realm is whispering of your readiness. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are known in places your feet have not yet walked, because your purpose was never limited to what is around. It is much. God speaks your name, not with casual repetition, but with holy intent. And when He speaks your name, He is also speaking your legacy, your gifts, your assignment. It may feel quiet in your world, but it is loud in the heavens. You do not have to make noise to be noticed. You just need to be aligned to receive the call. Stillness is not inactive. It is power in silence. Sit with your put your ear to the inside of your spirit. Listen beyond the mind. Listen past the. What you will hear tonight is not just divine sound. It is direction, the next right, the divine, the reassurance your soul has been waiting. What is coming to you is already on its way. And what is meant for you is not confused. It knows you. It knows your Tonight, it draws her. Stay still. And now, when heaven speaks your name, Nothing on earth can stop what's coming. What you receive tonight is not temporary. IT is timeless. The shift, the ending, the clarity, it will ripple through your future, shaping months and years. You are not just lighting a candle, you are lighting your life, and the glow will be visible in your work, your words, your walk. When divine light enters you, IT never dims. You may feel tired some days, or unsure, but once you have touched this realm, you cannot go back to this. Something inside you has changed. You have remembered your original light, your eternal, and now that light must be shared, hidden. Let your voice be louder. Let your energy be clear. The world needs what you activate. You will enter rooms that change simply because you showed up. You will speak words that awaken people's spirits, not because you tried, but because you aligned with divine frequency. That is how light moves. Without force, without fear, with faith. You have been chosen to radiate, not for ego, not for applause, but because there are souls waiting to find their way by your glow. Be that light. Tonight, you have been lit with fire, and once fire awakens, IT spreads. For too long you have lived under the weight of what was done to you. The abandonment, the betrayal, the judgment, the failures you replay at night. But tonight God says, I am not editing your story. I am rewriting it entirely. The pain that once defined you is about to refine you. You are not the broken version. You are not your worst moment. You are what survived it. And that means you are strength itself. God does not hold your past against you. He uses it as soil for your next season. And when divine energy floods you tonight, you will feel the eraser begin. Not erasing memory, but erasing shame. Not erasing the event, but erasing its power over you. What others said about you is not the final word. What you thought about yourself is not the full truth. God's rewrite begins now, and what he writes is full of mercy, glory, power, and redemption. A better chapter does not erase the last. It makes IT make sense. The plot twist is this: you become powerful because of what tried to destroy you. So breathe, exhale the old narrative. Tonight, you are not stuck. You are not doomed. You are not defective. You are being rewritten by the author of the universe. And this time, the ending will be everything you prayed for and more. You have been praying, hoping, fasting, waiting for God to move. But tonight, heaven turns the mirror and asks, are you ready to meet your miracle? So many miracles are not denied. They are delayed by unreadiness. They are standing at your door, knocking, waiting for your agreement. Your miracle has ears. It hears your thought. It listens for fate. It waits for instruction. And if you are still living in fear, in unworthiness, or hesitation, it remains still. Not out of punishment, but out of mercy. Because a premature miracle can crush an unready vessel. But not tonight. Because tonight, you get ready. You get aligned. You set your space. You say the words. You open the door. You welcome the promise, as if IT is already yours. You stop begging. You start preparing a seat at the table. The miracle will not show up where it is not welcome. So tonight, you make your heart a throne, and you say, it is time. And once you are ready, truly, humbly, boldly ready, watch how fast it arrives. God does not tease. He delivers, but he always waits for your yes. And tonight you are. When you open your eyes tomorrow morning, something deep and irreversible will have changed. You will not just feel different. You will be different. Your energy field will have recalibrated. Your soul refreshed. Your divine file updated. That anxiety you have been carrying will feel light. That uncertainty you have been drowning in will feel clear. The shift will be real because you finally allowed yourself to cross into the next version of you. God is not just healing what has been broken. He is upgrading. You are stepping into a reality where you do not fight just to survive. You rise to create. Your past will not haunt. Your trauma will not define. That deep tiredness in your bones will be replaced by a quiet, a knowing, a certainty that you are finally walking in divine. You will notice it in small ways. The way you breathe, the way people speak, the way life feels, like it is flowing instead of resist. That is your soul reawakened. That is a light. This is not just a IT is spiritual physics. Your vibration will attract new outcomes, new levels, because you are finally in harmony with your highest timeline. This is not a trend, not a vibe, but a sacred event, a crossing. And if you have done the inner work, cleared your mind, opened your heart, declared youth, then yes, you will wake up as a new soul, not one created from scratch, one returned to its original radiance. Right now, while you read this, someone is for strength, for, and God is preparing to that it. You are not just the one waiting for a breakthrough. You are someone else's breakthrough. You carry light they have not seen, wisdom they are crying for, an energy that heals by simply existing. This is why you are called to activate it, because your assignment is bigger than just your own. You are being prepared to step into someone's life, like a sunrise, silent, but undeniable. Your story will speak. Your presence will shift rooms. Your voice will carry free. You are the leader, and it is time to walk like it. Do not wait until you feel it. You will never feel ready. God does not call the flawless. He calls in. And tonight, you said yes. You shut up. You listened. You aligned. And now everything that flows you, your words, your touch, your smile, will be soaked in spiritual air. So when the moments, do not shrink. Step in. Speak love. Remember, you are not just chosen to be blessed. You are chosen to sing. And when you walk into that role, you will not just change life. You will finally understand why yours was shaped the way. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It does not exist. The right season is not coming. It is arriving through you. Now, you are the divine moment someone else is for. You are the shift. You are the sign they have been praying for.